Welcome to Unlock Your Retirement, powered by the WealthKare Investment Center. We believe that investing in knowledge pays the best interest, especially when it comes to your retirement. On this program, our team of elite advisors will share a wide range of unique and powerful strategies designed to maximize your retirement finances and help you create a life of purpose and fulfillment. The time to unlock your ideal retirement is now. Let's get started.
Okay, I want to welcome everybody to the Unlock Your Retirement program this week. Today I am here with my good co-host, Chris Heaster, our on-staff CFP. Hey, Chris.
Hey, good morning.
And Bruce had errands to run, so you're going to have to put up the two of us today. But today we're talking about probably the most focused element of retirement planning when it comes to retirement, and that is retirement income, building a retirement income plan. On today's show, we're going to be covering 4 different items. The first one, we're going to be talking, first of all, about debunking the common retirement myths that are out there, misconceptions that people have, or maybe they're making assumptions they shouldn't be making because there are opportunities to really enhance your retirement as you go along. The second segment, we're going to be talking about strategies to actually create a sustainable retirement income. And then, of course, that ties in with the main question, which we're going to be bringing up, which is, people say the number one thing, I don't want to run out of money. So what are we going to do about that? The third is going to be talking about managing risks in retirement because, as you have risk in the portfolio, that's a game changer when it comes to having that sustainable income. So that's kind of the opposite issue. And then finally, we're going to talk about, believe it or not, advanced tax and estate planning for retirees because the income that you will need in retirement isn't just for your lifestyle alone. It's going to be Uncle Sam wants to have his share too because he's got a lifestyle he's got to maintain. So welcome, Chris. Good to see you, bud.
Thank you. Thank you for having us again. Looking forward to another fun week, and hopefully our audience finds some information they can use for themselves.
Yeah, I don't know where all the fun goes to. Just we're here we're having a good time, and I will tell you, thank people who have reached out to us, emailed us, texted us, and with questions and comments on the show. So we've had a couple of our coffee and client events recently, and people are I think very receptive, and they like the show. I think they like hearing me talk less and you guys talk more. What was your take on the coffee and client events?
That seems to be the common theme. Less you, more us.
Thank you very much, buddy.
No, but the clients that have come to those events are well received, and we look forward to seeing them here soon. Our next schedule should be rolling out for the next couple quarters, so people can get them on their events, on their calendar. So hopefully we could see more of your smiling faces there.
Yeah, and if you're out there listening, you've been listening, whether you're a first-time listener or been listening for a long time to our retirement planning programs, we are doing quarterly coffee. We call them our coffee and client events. These are very low-key, just kind of an update on the markets, what's going on, changes that are going on in retirement planning. So we get together with our clients, and then a lot of them bring friends of theirs or coworkers, things like that. But if you would like to attend, it's a really great way to kind of experience the atmosphere of what we do at WealthKare, and kind of get to meet some of our other clients. But it's a very, instead of that commitment of I've got to be sitting down, bring all my stuff, let's have an appointment. It's a great entry point. So if you'd like to get on that list, say, hey, I'd like to be invited to your next coffee and client events, give us a call at 888-888-5601. Or you can reach out to us at WealthKare, that's wealthkare.com, send to info, that's info like information, info at wealthkare.com. And we'll be glad to put you on the list and notify you when they give you a schedule of our events, what's going on, and we'd love to see you there. So you could, see what we're like live. So we're talking about debunking common retirement myths. What we've done is this is kind of feedback that we've had in interviewing people. My God, I've been doing this almost 40 years. Chris is about half of that. But, basically these are questions that we get a lot of time from, questions we get from consumers, from retirees, pre-retirees like you. So we're going to kind of start down the list here. But these are myths, I think, that we need to clarify and hopefully give you better insight to building that retirement income and are you doing all the right things. So The first one, Chris, I think we get this one a lot. People reach out to us, and it's almost an excuse. It's like, well, Bruce, Chris, hey, you guys, I listen to the show, and it's great, but I'm already 60, and there's no hope for me. I shouldn't save anymore. How do you respond to that, Chris?
We do hear that all the time. And the fact is, it's never too late to start or to increase your retirement savings. Yes, the earlier you start in life, the easier it is to allow the magic of compound interest to help you out over your lifetime. But even later starters or upping your contributions, in that final 5 to 10 years of working, still gives you plenty of time to add significantly to your nest egg, especially when you take advantage of things like catch-up contributions in your workplace retirement plans. Another key thing to look at that we talk about often is tax planning. Maybe instead of using that additional contribution to build your retirement plan, wonder if you take some of that money and use it to pay your taxes on things like Roth conversions. So you get a tax-free source of income for retirement is another strategy we've talked to people about. So it doesn't have to just be saving for retirement, but also, tax planning for retirement that can make a difference there. The next question we often get, Bruce, how much should I save by the time I retire? What's my magic number? I think we hear often.
Boy. Yeah, we've never talked about that on the show. I really rail against these magic numbers that are out there that a lot of financial companies, whether they're insurance companies, Wall Street firms, banks, even some of the governmental programs, they basically act like if you have this amount of money, then you're going to be okay in retirement. Or if you don't have this amount of money, you're not going to be okay. And then nothing could be farther from the truth. The fact is that every person out there listening, your situation is unique. And when you have a retirement plan, it shouldn't be a product solution or somebody telling you this number, if we put it into this program, you should be okay. It should be evaluated, first of all, by what's most suitable for you and your family. What is it you're trying to accomplish? What does your lifestyle look like? What does the price tag of that lifestyle look like? What's the tax treatment of the monies that you have accumulated? So all of these things are different, whether even if it's a coworker or another family member, you'll probably have a dramatically different plan than that person will have. So everybody is truly unique. So the correct answer to the question is if you have a plan, are you getting the most out of your plan? One of the things I think we do best at WealthKare is we help people, take their planning to the next level and do a lot of things that most aren't in most retirement plans. If you don't have a plan, you want to start and you want to put it together where, you get the answers to the questions that are unbiased. They're not motivated by sales pressure or buy a product or something like that. So the right way to find out is, how much should you have saved? It's going to be dependent on your expenses. It's going to be dependent on your tax situation. It's going to be dependent if you're single or married. It depends if you're providing maybe some additional capital for adult children. There's just so many things that go into it. Health obviously goes into the picture. So how much should you have saved by the time you retire? I think that the key element there is running the numbers and seeing what it fits for you. And the final item I have in that is do not, this is one of the biggest mistakes, is that people wait until they are actually retiring. So they come in, okay, in 3 months I'm retiring, 90 days or 120 days. I'm putting my papers in, I'm out of there. So what do I need to do? If you want to get the most value out of your retirement, if you're 59 and a half or older and still working, now is the time to really knuckle down and have that consultation. Look at what the next level of planning can be, because there are steps you can be doing while you're working to help minimize that amount you're going to need for that lifestyle. But you want to plan ahead. So, if you're within 5 or 10 years of retirement, now's the time to pick up the phone and give us a call at 888-888-5601. And we are talking about retirement planning today, retirement income planning. We do have a free guide for you, a free kit, if you will. So if you go to unlock32.com, you can actually watch a video. We have a video there for you. We've got a guide you can download, and it's free, no cost, no obligation. So I encourage you to do that, unlock32.com for today's guide. And then also give us a call, 888-5601, if you'd like a consultation, a 20-minute complimentary discovery call. We're glad to do it with our team of elite advisors here at WealthKare. And coming up on the I think the third biggest one we have is Social Security going to cover my retirement expenses, Chris? We've got about a minute left in our segment. Can you speak to that kind of quick?
Yeah. So you definitely don't want to leave the government in control of your retirement income. And that's what you're doing when you leave it to, just depending on Social Security. The fact of the matter is, for most people, Social Security is going to be a supplemental income. And we're looking at the possible shortfall there in Social Security. So you don't want your whole retirement built on something that the government can say, hey, we need to cut this because of, poor management of our expenses. So they used to talk about the three-legged stool, and Social Security should just be one part of that for your retirement income plan. But you should look at it as part of your entire retirement plan, not just a piece where you go get a free, Social Security maximization report where they'll tell you the most you can get. So that about wraps up our time here for this segment. Again, we're talking about some retirement income planning myths. You can go to unlock32.com to get a copy of that book, or call us at 888-888-5601. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Thank you for joining us on Unlock Your Retirement, powered by the WealthKare Investment Center. Ready to take the next step? Download your free ebook at unlockfreebook.com and learn how to reduce market risk, lower your retirement taxes, and maximize your lifetime retirement benefits. For expert guidance, connect with one of WealthKare's elite advisors by calling 888-888-5601 or visit unlockyourretirement.com. Don't miss our next episode of Unlock Your Retirement, where your financial future takes center stage.
And now the part that the attorneys love.
Fee-based financial planning and fiduciary services are offered by WealthKare.com Inc., a Pennsylvania-based investment advisor. Tax-free refers to federal income tax treatment only and may not apply to state, local, or specialized taxes. Tax impact varies by individual and should be considered before transactions. Case studies are hypothetical and do not guarantee results. Recommendations are based on each client's unique data. WealthKare and Bruce Smith are not affiliated with the Social Security Administration or any government agency. All content is informational and should not be used for financial decisions. Unauthorized use is prohibited.